Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is February 11th, 2021. It's about 10:51 in the morning, and I am in La Cañada today. I'm at work, a little tired, a little exhausted, more mentally than physically, but that's hand in hand as well. That first shot, very gray and foggy morning. That has been me for the past few. I have at times I feel like I've been walking around with my head up my, you know what? It's just it was just really no end in sight. My light at the end of the tunnel was flickering. I most certainly want to say thank you very much, Kay. Kay. Thank you. So I had a meeting, a little powwow the other night with my person that's helping me through the housing. The blight. It is a blight. It's a blight for me, and it's a blight for anybody in this situation. You know, that's rough. You know, I know that there are so many other folks not too far from here, down on the river, over here in Eagle Rock, Glendale, and then further on down the river in Los Angeles, moving into Skid Row and everything. My 5 years or so, in comparison, more or less, it's hard to explain unless you've been there or you know someone that has been there. Yeah, it definitely has its perks and advantages if you can maintain, if you can cope, realistically cope, not artificially, not by means of alcohol or drugs or anything like that. I mean, just cope. And I know it doesn't seem like that's possible, because that's the stigma of being homeless is, you know, drugs and alcohol pretty much always got you there, but that's not the case. It's never been the case. It's just an assumption from people's experiences that's where that individual ends up, whomever or whatever they are. So that's always been the common narrative, that homelessness was either because you had a problem, you know, whether it be drugs, alcohol, or gambling, you know, just something. It's not always the case, but I hate saying that. It is what it is, right? So I spoke with the person and told them that I know that everything is going so quickly and everything is, and there's the urgency to push to get homeless people up and out of homelessness. And I told, I said, basically, with the way that the costs of building have just incredibly just gone up, why is it whenever there's like a government or city contractor bond that's needed, contractors the less greedy you are, there's more to go around the second and third time. You can create a second and third time. Don't be so greedy, ladies and gentlemen of commercial industry out there. Stop it. Please don't. You jack up the really $36,000 to create one homeless shelter, one unit. You can get a kit from Home Depot and get it for like a couple of $1,000s and put on the internal works and everything. I mean, a decent one, not a converted porta potty, a handicap with just 2 cots and spray and disinfectant and a fire extinguisher. Really? I mean, like millions and millions of dollars for maybe like a 25 unit? Okay, this is the greed factor. The greed factor is always in there. So yeah, no, that, and I says I know this. You're not dealing. There's so many of us. You're not dealing with, again, and the narrative would be uneducated. No, I want to be in a situation where I can know that I can handle, more or less. I don't want to, out of need of disparity or fear of being destitute, to be, okay, I'm willing to put myself, I know it's $1,800. You guys are going to help me with a couple of $100 for it. That's cool. I'll figure out the rest, and we'll just juggle the bill. And that is honestly the commonality of an individual that is so scared and so frightened and so desperate to get housed. They don't really look. Maybe they just spent too much time thinking, honestly, yes, because I was surprised when I came back. Not just food and everything else, but how much more everything associated with the cost of just being housed. The chemicals, the cleaning, the constant toilet tissue, and towels, and blah blah, and all this. It is so much more expensive. And now, even recently, with everything that we've gone through, it's just gone up another, I'd say 25%. Well, not 25%, but pretty darn close. And it's going to get more expensive. So I am not that foolish. Penny wise, not pound foolish. I don't like to overextend myself in anything. I've done it before when I was younger, and it just doesn't pan out. It just leads to a lot of problems in the long run. It just pushes a bad credit, and like I said, to me, credit history more than ever in my life is more important. So, and I'm not, and I told him again, I can't, I told him with the phone and the internet and all this, I go, that to me is more than anything. I'll lose the cable, I'll lose the internet at home, but if I'm homeless, I can maintain my cell phone and start building my credit up that way. And that's how I got up to a good 650, Yeah. And then, of course, when I had to foreclose the T-Mobile account, wow, the points on that, it's more harsh than having points on your driver's license. So that knocked me down. That's going to take a long time to just those measly points, And at my age, coming up next month, I'll be 55. Every day that I can make sure that I'm going to pay a bill or whatever is important. So, yeah, I go, you're just not dealing with someone who's just willing to give up anything just to get up out of this, or especially this situation with her, and just get me out. It has to be smartly done. I'm not going to drown myself. I have a future back east waiting for me. I have my ex-wife, and I have, most importantly, everything that's gotten me to this point, my daughter. That's my driving force, my daughter. First, foremost, and only to get back together, for us to have whatever time we have before, God forbid, I perish, or she ends up growing up and getting married or something, or moving away. That she's 12 years old, this time is fleeting, and I need it. So I have the assurance that things will be taken care of, that I will be put in a situation where it's not more than I can swallow. And he said a phrase that I know, and that's what I didn't want to hear. But I have another meeting, another week and a half, to go over more situations and more fine printing and more I's and T's dotted and crossed and what have you. So, oh wait, and I will update. God, the smell of the Habit hamburger place. Something about a charburger place that sends me back to when I was younger. My hometown. That's a different story. So, I just want to let you folks know, and that's where it is right now. I'm kind of, again, still, at least I have a little bit of verbiage and writing and some papers that I had to fill out. So we'll see what that's gonna be like. So I wanted to make sure that I let you guys, I know, thank you. You guys are like really freaking out with me and very upset for me. Like I gotta keep you guys in the loop. This is, I'm not just some stupid YouTuber out there that's doing things for likes and or whatever. You know, like I said, my channel's not even monetized, and that's because of, you know, the bad language on her part and everything. And most recently, that video, obviously, but I can take them down and go through the process of trying to get requalified for the partnership and everything. But you know what? That's my opinion. That's something that needs to be out there so others can see the reality of what's going on. It's not just me, but others out there. So, is it worth it to me? Yeah. What would it need? I would have to have some sort of other separate sponsorship and outside. But that's not important. This is more important. It's the truth and the reality of what's going on. So to give that up, yeah. So, and at my state right now, the situation with my subs and everything, this is just one-on-one. Just one-on-one. You and me. That's it. I could also do the whole Instagram, you know, and be like that skater gentleman, you know, and he's up and rising. I think he got a home or something. Well, I know he's got the truck, so he's getting some good sponsorships and everything for, you know, riding the skateboard and drinking cranberry juice. And cool. All right, well, I'm gonna go in, try to get something soft to eat. That's my next thing. So all right, on the cliff I continue to hold on. Not much nails left, honestly, but and you guys keep telling me, hold on. Okay, so I'll hold on. Check back in. All right, my friends, that is it for me. I just clocked off work. I'm in a bit of a rush here. I'm gonna make it down to JPL to hopefully try to catch the last 7:35 arts bus. Whew. It's been a busy week. Even though the depression really had me down there. But in all truthness, my friends, your words of encouragement and a couple of your emails. GD, don't give up. There was one anonymous little quick email, and I hear it. So I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna wait till after the 19th and see what happens, and just try to figure out where and how this is going. I had already spoken when I was taking my lunch earlier. I was speaking to you know what's really wonderful, I gotta say, there are so many young people, and so many young people that I work with that are so freaking intelligent and so astute. My one friend, we were just talking about generality and just quick about the politics. You'd be surprised, honestly. I have some hardcore friends on the left side, and I'm on the right. So, but we actually, and like many of my friends that are opposite of me, have intelligent conversations, you know, and we'll start to raise our voices and, you know, do the point counterpoint type of thing. But in all, it's, when the damn politics run our lives. Like, I've had a couple of friends and that I've lost because of that. You know, but it's nothing to cry about. It's just a little bit sad. But anyway, it was really good. It's just refreshing, and I just love to have a decent conversation where we know where it's kind of going. But anyway, with that being said, my friends, I'm still booking. Still got a bit of ways to go. That's it. You folks take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Love one another. Trust one another. Be kind to each other. Help one another. Don't take today for granted or any other day thereafter. Live for the moment. Pull down your pants. Slide on that ice. Or just pull down your pants. If you're in your own house, in your living room, yeah. Oh, it doesn't hurt to be silly. Me now, things are just whatever it is, whatever the wind blows, I just do my best to go with the current of the wind. All right, comments good or bad, please post. If not, email, follow links, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you all. Stay safe, be smart, and be kind. Bye-bye.